Hello everybody. This is a video log. Yep, I'm Joey and I'm gonna do a video log about a day I went and got some comics, and on the way to pick up some comic books I went to the beach. Yep, so this is my video log from February 22nd of the year 2018 about me going and getting some comics, and on the way stopping at the beach because it's great spring weather in winter. It's winter, but it's nice out. So I took a drive in the Cavalier, and in addition to stopping a few places, I also stopped at Clam Harbour Beach, just because over the last few years I just keep going there and stopping there and going for walks. And it is a nice place, even this time of year. And then I get some comic books, such as a new Savage Dragon and a great Mega Man comic. It's the manga translated into English. Good stuff. Well, this is a bit of a video log. It is February the 22nd, and it's actually a fairly nice day for a walk on Clam Harbour Beach. I mean, it's not the warmest weather. I'd prefer it in summer, but it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Also on this day, I picked up a copy of Marvel Comics as published by Archie Comics. Picked up a copy of Marvel Comics as published by Archie Comics, and it's Avengers featuring Black Panther, so I guess they're capitalizing on the movie. It's a little more overcast than it was before I got here, but a lot of blue sky. There's lots of blue sky. Plenty of blue sky. It doesn't look like it's really showing up that way on the camera, which is actually a cell phone, but lots of blue sky. And not a lot of dogs here at the moment, but this is always a good place to see dogs, which are usually a cute life form to happen across. Yeah, that's always nice. Last time I was to Clam Harbour Beach, a happy dog ran up to greet me, even though it really should have hurried back to its humans, because when you're a little dog, you shouldn't be too far from your humans for too long. Then I went and picked up some comics. Mentioning that comic I got earlier, there wasn't really that much Black Panther in it, considering they mentioned Black Panther on the title, but then I go to Strange Adventures and get more comics. So for February, it's pretty good that, for it to be nice enough out to take a walk on the beach in February. But then again, the fact that it was February never used to stop me from taking a walk next to the ocean anyway. So here I am on Clam Harbour, walking backwards, just because I thought this was a better camera angle. But I don't think it makes much of a difference. Alright. So of course, after that trip to the beach, and definitely stopped at a store where I picked up an Archie Comics, Archie Comics published version of Marvel Comics. Then actually getting to the actual comic book store, after my trip to the city, and even doing some other stuff, enjoyable stuff. There was some board game stuff going on. Whatever. Then eventually, it's time for me to return home. There I returned to the Cavalier, after an away mission of sorts, because I was away from the car. Well, actually, I don't like city driving, so I walked and took a bus. But I was away from the Cavalier. So here I return, home to the Cavalier. Yes, I said home to the Cavalier. Sure, the house that I live in is still a 3 hours drive away, but home is where the Cavalier is. So I return to the Cavalier. Anybody want to go for a drive? Alright, so some comics today. And so what do we got? Ghostbusters The Bad Series, which is the only Ghostbusters series going, and I told them anything Ghostbusters a long time ago. Well, might as well take a look at it. It's Ghostbusters, so it's a curiosity. Let's see. And then we have the Savage Dragon, which has kind of evolved into, well, basically, eventually basically became pornographic, pretty much. Just it keeps things interesting. A new Mega Man comic, which is really quite thick. And there we go. Mega Man Master Mix. And what do we have here? Oh, the comic book news. So that's my comic book find today, after going to Strange Adventures comic book shop. It's really not that interesting, but oh well, that's my video log for the moment. It's worth mentioning that that comic book, which looked like Aqua something or other, was actually the back of the Savage Dragon comic book. I've been collecting Savage Dragon ever since issue 2. Well, I've missed a few issues along the way. And just as this video in the background is from the next day, I'm of course editing this after the day that this took place on. You could probably guess that anyway, because the video starts, during daylight hours. It ends at night, so obviously I wouldn't have time to get home and edit the video on the same day. And so, of course, the original upload for this date, as well as the date of editing, is just a few days later than it was originally recorded. Anyway, feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have other videos out there. If you're interested, take a look. They're out there. I've been uploading to both DTube and YouTube currently. So, yeah, that's where my videos can be found. Maybe other places in the future. Hope you've enjoyed this little look into a day of my life.